Hey, how are you doing, boys and girls? Welcome to the video. So today on Solo DMZ, I really want to talk about how Season 3 has made the solo play a hell of a lot easier. And it's going to make you be able to do your missions a lot easier. Warn you about players in the vicinity, where if you're close to someone, you'll get a notification. And giving you the ability to see people easier and have improved UAVs. We're also going to talk about how you can also keep off a UAV by doing a little certain tactic I had in mind, which I tested on stream, and it worked. All this to come in today's episode. Now, I'm doing this as a speakover and not doing live commentary for this one because I wanted to really talk about this easier without getting caught up with getting shot at or things like that. You know, and concentrating off the game. I just wanted to show you this game. This is my first game as a solo player in the morning, and my objective was to complete one of the missions, which was to build the secure backpack and extract with it. Right now, let's go first with the secure backpack and talk about that, because that's not the most important thing. That's just like one thing which is really cool. You can build a secure backpack from the barter system. This is the new system which you can craft items in the game from a buy station, and we'll show you that in a minute when we get to the buy station. But to craft the backpack, you do need electrical drill, a gas can, and a gold skull. So you see here, the community, the crypto room is still open, and you can do the same kind of thing. And I managed to find a gold skull in here, so this isn't a good way to try and check if there's a gold skull available. One of the good ways of easily getting a gold skull, possibly. You know, the loot is still going to be random, but locked rooms do have a higher chance of containing gold skulls, right? So the secure backpack basically acts like a small backpack in the sense of you can't have a lot of loot, but the loot inside that backpack you can extract with, and it will no longer turn into XP. So things like, say if you stash another free plated vest in there, or you stash a gold bar, or the gold skull, for example, with self revives, anything, right? Documents. When you extract, they keep in the backpack forever until you either get rid of them or sell them or whatever. They'll keep in that backpack for you. If you die, you lose the backpack, but all the items in that backpack are going to be transferred back to the operator you were using in a small backpack. So you don't lose any of the items still. What this means is, if you, and this goes into the new tactic I'm going to talk about later on, if you have another free plate vest in there and a self-revive, when you spawn in next time, even though you only got yourself a level 1 backpack on you and a small backpack, you can instantly equip that level 3 backpack from your backpack which you've just gotten from the, you know, your death, and instantly have a level 3 for the next game, because all the items will still be in that small backpack when you spawn in. Really cool. This is also great for farming keys. Say, for example, you find like a skeleton key, or you make a skeleton key and you want to get out of it. Even if you die, you still have that skeleton key you can stash into your key section, right? It is just going to help greatly with mission progress when you need to, and guaranteed, getting out items. Or if you want to bring in a key, for example, say you've got yourself a secure backpack and you came out and you didn't see another mission which you need to bring in a certain key, which just took you a very long time to find, you can stash that key in your backpack with the knowledge that if you die, you still have a second chance of getting that key. You know, you still have a second chance of doing that mission. You won't lose the key. And then what you could do is not bring that key in next time, go and get yourself another secure backpack, and then carry on with the mission again. So you would never lose the key for the mission, right? And even if you do lose the key, you still have a way of doing it with the other really cool item called the skeleton key, right? Which is another barter trade. So this is huge for solo players and players in general. The secure backpack is going to greatly help you with your missions and keeping items you may wish to keep with you. For example, I've been using it to stash another vest the ghost vest, which helps you keep off radar, and stashing a load of plates. So when I buy a load of plates from a buy station and extract, I spawn in the next game with all those plates still and that other ghost vest. So you can see here on the buy station, I'm selling the things I don't need. And I crafted the communications vest. I'm keeping the gold skull and the drill because I will need that to create the secure backpack. But we're now got ourselves a secure. We now got ourselves a communications vest, as you can see on screen. You see the little radar on that on your chest piece at the bottom, and you can also see that I show it there on the UAV is now turned to looking more like an advanced UAV. Now, the other thing you'll see me doing also while we're here is I'm customizing my ISO with the weapon bench. The weapon bench is something I saw in the Discord and I wanted to answer. You can customize. The weapon bench is always going to be literally near a buy station. It's either going to be to the side of it, left of it, somewhere around the vicinity, in a very close proximity of the buy station. Okay, so if you are looking for the weapon bench, it's always going to be at the buy station. Just go to the buy station, you'll find the weapon bench. So there we go. You can see now I've customized my ISO to how I like it. And for anyone asking, the hemlock is still amazing. It's still very good, still very strong. Now, going back to what we're talking about, I'm now looking to see what I need to craft the secure backpack. I just need the gas can. And so I'm looking towards where you can get one, which is always going to be a petrol station. And I think I didn't notice it, but then, yeah, we see there the gas station there. So I go to that and go get the rest of the requirements I need to make the secure backpack. So with the communications vest we've now got on, I'm going to say, and I'm going to take a guess, and I think it's a good accurate guess. You're going to get a notification of someone being near you, as in like another player within 150 meters of you, right? Which is the same as a UAV. So in the UAV tower, basically, a UAV tower is 150 meters, and I think it's around the same. But from what I can see in some of the testing I've had going, I think it's 150 meters radius of yourself getting a notification that someone's in the vicinity of you, which is really, really handy because you got to think about it. Exfil campers, absolutely annoying as hell, right? And you can counter exfil campers by using a recon drone, obviously a UAV, things like that to show them up, unless obviously they're now using the new ghost vest. But with the communications vest equipped, when you approach a extract, it's now going to let you know if there's players about. All right, so you can either just move on, go to another extract, or at least have a heads up to take them on. Absolutely perfect for now counting exfil campers, or if you're like me, finding exfil campers. So, what's one of the pros for it? The second pro is when they fix it, at least. At the minute, the advanced UAV shows PvE and PvP the same. You can still tell what PvE is and PvP is because the PvP players normally just move about differently. PvE normally stands in one spot and just looks about, doesn't really move. So you can still use it and figure out who is players and who is not. But once it is fixed, you'll be able to figure out who a player is and who isn't. So this advanced UAV is huge, and advanced UAVs in general are just very strong now, because if you use an advanced UAV, even if the person's using the new stealth vest, you'll still find them. You'll still pick them up, and they'll show up as a blinking solid dot, right? So advanced UAVs at the minute are super, super strong to even counter people using a free plate vest. But here's the but, and this is the new tactic I'm going to be doing quite a bit, is having it so you have it on you all the time, a stealth vest with you in your backpack, and the communications vest on you in all times. And the reason you want to do this is because you can switch between your vests at any time. Right, you just go into your backpack, click on the vest you got stored in your backpack, and you can then, that will just equip it and drop the other one on the floor, and you just quickly pick that one back up by stowing it, right? This gives you like the best of both worlds. All right, you always have the communication vest equipped to you to give you like acknowledgement of anyone nearby and better UAVs. But then if you see a UAV yourself, maybe someone's put up a UAV tower, or they have pulled in a UAV, not an advanced UAV, we'll talk about a negative, but a normal UAV. If you equip the stealth vest straight away, you can then run into that UAV tower without getting seen. Now, we tested this morning with Geeky Pastimes. It's something we noticed, right? If the person who calls in the UAV tower or calls in a normal UAV, right, and has the communications vest equipped, it will make it look like you've got an advanced UAV, right? But it doesn't act the same as an advanced UAV, meaning even though they have the advanced UAV looking arrows and it lasts longer, you will still not show up with the stealth vest on a UAV tower, and if they call in a UAV, all right? But this is the only negative. This is the only time you don't actually want to switch to the stealth vest, all right? Just keep your normal communications vest on. If they call in a kill streak advanced UAV, right, you will still show up. You will, even if you have the stealth vest on. In fact, you're most probably at the minute, while the fix isn't in place, you're most probably giving yourself a disadvantage by putting the stealth vest on while someone puts up an advanced UAV, because you're now going to make it easier for them to see you, because you'll be now bleeping like a big red dot, right, on the radar against all the little triangle type dots, you know, movements. So make sure if you hear advanced UAV protect going on, you do not have your stealth vest equipped, all right? Just keep your communication vest on. That's the only negative is advanced UAV. But for most situations, when it comes to the communication towers, UAVs, or if a normal UAV gets called, switch to your stealth vest and they can no longer see you. And the reason we know this is we was in a fight against someone who had a stealth vest. I popped on the communications UAV, like the communications tower, right? And it picked up one person. We could see a person on our radar, and we knew it was a player because we got shot at by him. So we go, okay, that's a player there. Geeky Pastimes pushed him because I downed that player on top, and he killed him. He pushed him and killed him, and then he got killed by someone else in the same location on the second floor. He did not show up on the UAV, and he was wearing the stealth vest. Okay, so we know the stealth vest doesn't show up even if the person has a communication vest equipped. He will not see you. The only way you're going to get seen with a stealth vest is if they call in an advanced UAV. So this is huge, because when you go into your games now, you want to be focusing on looting, which is great because it actually makes looting so much more worth now. To look for the different items in place, you want to make sure you have a secure backpack, you want to make sure you have a communications vest, and you want to make sure you have a stealth vest. So you want to be looting these items and get familiar with knowing which these items are. I'm gonna again put a DMZ barter system up picture, and it's going to be in the pinned comment for you, so you can just save it. It's also in the Discord under resources. Okay, so when you spawn in, that's what you want to be doing, finding these items, going to a buy station and creating them on the barter system. Okay, and the reason why I say keep a secure backpack on you, always use a secure backpack, as much as it's a negative in sense of storage space, is if you die, if you have whatever vest on, the communication vest or the stealth vest in that backpack, you don't have to recraft it next time, right? Even if you die, that will be in your small backpack ready to go for your next top run. Okay, it just helps you not have to do as much on the regain side next death. All right, it also again helps you with your missions. Now if you're confident, you got a squad or something like that, and you're playing with players and other people, you could definitely go with a large backpack, because if you feel like you're not going to die, or you're confident with finding items really fast, that's completely fine. You don't have to use the secure backpack, but that is there as a safety net for the players who maybe are not confident and feel like they may die a few times. You got that there to help you out. All right. So there's a huge amount of changes coming, and you can see here, I was going to call in the secure, make the money, and then call in a secure, extract. But I'm like, who cares? I know if someone's going to be about, because I can just go up there, and in about 150 meters, which is now, or you can see on there, I know that someone's about. It'll let me know if someone's about. And you can see I go close, don't get any notifications. I'm like, great, no one's about. And I can safely call in this without knowing, or without fear of getting sniped by someone, you know, who's camping somewhere. Now, the other thing I do want to talk about, and I'm going to show you this in another video, I'm going to show you all these tactics in another video, but I wanted to get this video out to give you the information so you can start implementing this into your games, right? To start getting this kind of habit done in the new season 3, because it's huge for solo players. Yeah. But we're going to be going through more things, talking about the safe extracts, talking the ways of getting out faster, all things I'm going to be covering on the channel for you solo players. So if you want to, you know, be more genned up on what I'm doing, or, you know, don't miss any of my videos, hit the subscribe button and the notifications. I don't normally say this, but this one I want to, just to help you guys out, right? Because I'm going to be posting a lot of videos on, you know, the mechanics, the new mechanics. There's quite a bit to take in, and a lot of things can help you as a solo player now. So yeah, I hope this really helps you guys. Let me know what you think, because yeah, I'm loving season 3. This is huge. This really helps us solo players out, and just players in general. It just helps us out in general. So that is it. Also, I didn't mention this, I'm using the new sniper in this game with the explosive rounds. This is the one shot to the head. Any plates, you'll one shot them to the head. There's going to be a build for this in the pinned comment. Just click on the image and it has the build for you. Okay. Also in my Discord, I've updated my Discord, and all my updated builds are going to be in my Discord under the gun build section. It's a lot less complicated than it was before. I've got a section purely for me. Well, I'm just going to post every single build I use from videos. They're also going to be in the Discord. So if you want to join the Discord, it is also in the description down below. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I am super hyped for season 3. It's some really, really good changes coming along. And I can't wait to show you more. I can't wait to keep on playing, to be honest. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon.